Venus here, aka 𝘀𝗙𝗄𝗘𝗘𝗗𝗀. I hope you're all doing awesome. Naimbag daw tayo amin. It's that time of the week and I'm happy to do this, so let's jump right on it. Well, a few days back, a reader or a viewer or follower of my blog page reached out and asked me what my take is on the situation where a person loses their personal freedom because he or she needs to take care of an elderly loved one. Itago na lang natin siya sa pangalang Juana. During the course of our conversation, I said na yan nga yung gusto sana natin maihinto ang Sanwdich Generation. And hindi aware si Juana sa term na to, kaya naman today, I want to talk about the Sanwdich Generation. Ano o sino ba ang Sanwdich Generation? According to Investopedia and a few other sources, the Sanwdich Generation refers to middle-aged people who are often in their 30s, 40s, and even 50s who are caring for both elderly loved one, usually parents, plus their own children. While the term Sanwdich Generation is not very familiar among us Pinoys, the situation is very common among our countrymen. Maraming sa atin ang sabihin na nating ka-sandwich. First thing I want to talk about is why is it that many of us are not aware of the Sanwdich Generation. And I think it's because in our old culture, it's almost like taboo to talk about money. Not even our education system teaches us on how to address the situation. Sometimes even spouses do not talk about money. What just happens is that the person who's better at money management handles the finances. Period. Not even many Filipino parents would sit down with their children and talk and teach them about financial or money freedom and time freedom, stuff like that, you know. Because not many of us are truly enlightened about the matter. So, paano natin ituturo, di ba? So, since hindi natin pinag-uusapan ng money because we Pinoys find it awkward or almost taboo to do so, nagugulat na lang tayo na one day, ako na natin si elderly loved one plus the family that we built for ourselves. At dahil sa element of surprise, lalo tuloy tayong napaparalyze and hindi natin na-address ng maayos yung scenario, yung situation. At dahil dyan, the second thing that I want to discuss quickly is the issue or concerns that arises in situations like this. You know, we can try to deny this, but there are a lot of stressors that come up with being sandwiched. Marami, pero we'll just talk about 5. Namely, 1, caregiving, 2, finances, 3, time management, 4, relationships, and 5, emotions. So, unang concern is caregiving. Well, this is a concern kasi it is but natural for our human bodies to deteriorate with age. And we are to care for our elderly loved ones. Hindi uso sa atin yung nursing home or home for the aged, stuff like that. This also becomes an issue or a concern when we take care of them, although hindi naman tayo qualified skill-wise or even knowledge-wise to as to what their situation, special situations call for. Pangalawa, the financial stress of the situation and how cyclic it is. Financial stress kasi usually hindi handa ang ka-sandwich natin sa financial needs to take care of all the expenses for our elderly loved ones. At the same time, it makes it more difficult to prepare for their own retirement, and of course, you know, we still have to take care of the family that we build for ourselves. And with that being said, mas mahirap nga tuloy mag-prepare for own retirement. So, nauulit lang, nagiging cyclical tuloy. Hindi na natatapos, umuulit lang ng umulit hanggang sa, you know, mga anak and then later on sa mga apo. Pangatlo, time management. because technically this is going to be two families that you will take care of, the elderly loved ones and the children. You know, everybody would need your time and care and attention. Our elderlies, your spouse, your children, your work, what have you. So minsan hindi tayo yung best time manager. Fourth concern or issue, relationships. The quality of relationships that you build during this period, the relationships that you have with our elderlies and your children. Panglima, emotions, and I mean your own. You know, this generation, the people who are within this generation accumulate a lot of negative emotions. One example would be the feeling of being burnt out, because you know you have to take care of a lot of things, especially yung physical needs ni ating elderly loved one. Also the feeling of depression, as in the case of Juana, she feels depressed because she thinks that she has lost her personal freedom, because she's dedicated her entire life to taking care of her mother in the situation. And you know, if you are depressed, you're likely to feel guilty that you are depressed, because remember, this is our loved ones we are talking about na nagkakos ng depression. And sa ating Pinoys, hindi okay yung ganung pakiramdam, because we are very respectful, especially sa mga matatanda. The third thing I want to talk about is kung ano ang pwedeng gawin kung na-sandwich ka na. Una, I suggest that you use the Prima Power. I will put the link to this separate video in the description or maybe in the comment section. Please check it out. The first of the Prima Power is the power of recognition. Remember, if we recognize, if we are aware of the problem, we can address it better. You know, sit down with the family and talk about this. This is not an individual problem. It's like that thing they say with cancer. You know, pagka nagkasakit na ng cancer ang isang family member, everyone is affected. You know, with the Sanwdich Generation, mas malala pa, because hindi lang everyone ang affected, even the future members of your family, your children, your future children, your apos, your future apos are affected. Lahat affected na yan. You know, so the first thing to do is to be brave enough and talk about it, kahit awkward sa ating mga Pinoy. Do not wait until there is a financial and or health crisis. Pangalawang pwedeng gawin kung na-sandwich ka na, this is for the people na supposedly may karamay pero sa iisa lang nakaasa ang lahat-lahat ng aspeto. Say for example, sa financial expenses, sa kapatid na mas may kaya or nasa abroad lang nakaasa ang finances ni elderly loved one, or say for example, dahil wala namang gaanong may contribute financially, or dahil siya ang single, wala pang pamilya, sa kanya naman nakaasa lahat ng physical na pangangalaga kay elderly loved one. You know, yung nag-iisa lang ang umaako. Please, you know, let us help one another. Why? Una sa lahat, it is unfair to, you know, akuin lang ng iisa. This is not an individual problem nga. And secondly, kasi kung iisa lang ang aako, you know, mahirap mauubos ka rin, mapapagod ka. You know, like in the case of Juana, dito sa puntong to, makakaramdam tayo ng napabigat na si elderly loved one, you know, and as Filipinos, hindi tama sa pakiramdam natin yun, dahil nga very tightly knit tayo as family. Pero hindi rin naman maiiwasan, because, you know, we're just humans, tao lang, you know, napapagod din, and sabi nga, you know, too much of anything is bad for anyone. And you know, if we share tasks or responsibilities, anything naman, di ba, mas gagaan yung sitwasyon if everybody is involved lovingly. And if I'm quite sure na if you're just involved financially, you might regret, you know, not spending more time with your loved ones one of these days. And pangatlo na pwedeng gawin if na-sandwich ka na is to please be kind to yourself. Love yourself more. Loving yourself more will help you avoid the negative emotions that we discussed earlier. And you know, actually you owe this to yourself, whether sandwich ka na or hindi. It's, you know, self-love is necessary. It's not selfish to love yourself more. If you're happier as a person, you can, you know, be a source of happiness for other people. And it doesn't have to take a lot of your time. For other people, it's a 10-minute book read. Sorry. Other people naman, it's a 20-minute workout, or maybe a 15-minute bath or shower with the aroma thingy, or maybe even just a 3-minute meditation. You know, find out what works for you and be religious about it. You know, do it every day para mas healthy ka as a person. And you know, it's the journey is all there is in life. This is the life that we have. This is the journey. It's all that we have, and we have to make the most of it. You know, nagkaroon ka na ba ng bangungot, and like it seems really real, and then you wake up and feel like very relieved, and you feel like, life is wonderful. Well, guess what? It has always been and will always be wonderful. It's just a matter of being conscious about it. So we have to master our consciousness and, you know, appreciate life. Yung ma-sandwich tayo sa Sanwdich Generation, you know, that's something that we can't undo. But how we deal with it, you know, and the process of dealing with it and loving ourselves more at the same time, doon hindi tayo sandwich, hindi tayo stuck. You know, we have a choice. So I hope you choose the right one. As posted in the description, this is going to be a 2-part video. So in the meantime, ang tanong, kasandwich ka ba o hindi? Kung hindi, that's really awesome. Kung oo naman, sana po ay huli na tayo sa henerasyon ng pamilya natin na maging ka-Sanwdich Generation. May this video inspire somebody out there to be the last of the Sanwdich Generation. You know, if we truly love these people na we say we do, let us be responsible and prepare for our own future. May our future not cost the future of our loved ones. You know, it's always remember that it pays most to invest in yourselves. Alright? Please feel free po to reach out if you have any feedback or suggestions, and if kung nakarelate ka sa topic na to and wanna share your learnings and suggestions, please feel free to do so. Also, my friend 𝘀𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗗𝗀 has another video about the Sanwdich Generation. The link to it will be in the description or in the comment section as well. Please check it out and like her page as well. Yun muna po for today. I hope you enjoy the rest of it, and may each new one bring you closer to your own personal freedom. At first, God bless. Bye.